Hello everybody. Me and Sheddy decided to do a video today. We ain't done one for ages. Thought we can have a dabble. It's towards the end of September. Thought we'd have a dabble down at Radcot, where it all began a few years ago for us making these stupid videos. So revisited, certainly Sheddy's revisited that peg. So that's where he's fishing, peg 5 down there. He's eyeballing it. I am going to fish on peg 4. Looks like there's a load of crays on it. Think Ebby had this, maybe in the Swan Open, had 11 pound off it. Should imagine he was chucking a waggler out there, something like that maybe. I want to try out some new ground bait stuff I'm messing around with, so I'm not quite, I will go out the waggler a bit later on, I expect. But for now, I'm just going to get the pole out, try and not hit that electric fence when I'm shipping back, and see how we do. Thanks for keep watching the videos. We're going to make this one extra special because we're going to try not to swear. So you might ask, what is this? How's this idiot going to fish this today? Well, I'm trying to improve on the pole, so I'm going to fish with the pole today. I'm just having a plumb it around a little bit just to see what we got going on out there. I'm not going to go too far out, but with a quick glance at it out there. It's about 7 foot in the channel, so I'm trying out some, well, I'm trying to get a bit better with the old ground bait stuff, so I'm going to try out some ground bait I've been messing around with. We're just going to, I reckon that's about 7 foot, so we're going to lower that down. I'm going to run that float through, if it moves at all, which I doubt it will, but it seems a little, yeah. Anyway, something I don't do enough of is sorting out the depth. So on the left hand side of the peg where roughly I'm going to fish, that is again about 7.5 foot, I think. We'll get that set perfectly in a minute. We just have a wander around. It comes in. I'm not going to go out no further than that because I don't want to be shipping back, because one, I got an electric fence next to me. I was going to put a bit of choppy down to the left there as well, actually. I really fancy that for a little. It looks so perchy. Just see if there's any depth there at all. I might set up a rig just to put there. It enters obviously by the side there, and he looks about 4 foot, but I will put something in there. But I'm going to depth my float up. We'll have another look at that, and then I will do, before I start putting anything in there, is just run that float through. I've actually got a 4 grammer on there, way probably too heavy for what I'm going to do, but it's windy. I don't want to be messing around trying to get a float out there. If I can't catch anything on this, I'll shorten up. I'm going to go down to the fish on the bottom first of all, obviously, and then work my way up and see how it goes. But I do want to do a bit of this fishing before I even set that waggler up. Although it oozes the waggler on that far side, I'm not bad at waggler fishing, so I don't need to do anything about it. I'm just so I'm going to say that's probably a little bit more than 7 foot, near 8 foot I would think. I'm not going to go any further. That's dead on the bottom at that. Dead on the bottom. I'm not going to go any further, so I don't want to be shipping out 16 metres. Just going to feed this line and see if I can get them all going. What I am going to do, I've learned so many mistakes from fishing things badly. I'm just going to run this pole float through there and actually check that we actually got a bit of a run through. And nothing's coming up on the plummet weed wise, so that's a good sign. Usually you're going to pull up a bit of weed or something like that, but there's nothing there, so I can't see no reason why we can't run it through like that. And that'd be a nice little run through. Let's see. Let's say he's dragging by about 4 inches. Don't want to be overshotted on the float. Oh, I've shot that float absolutely brilliant by the look of it. Probably overshot it. As you can see, he ain't moving very much. You can see my float there. Might need to loosen them weights off a bit actually. It's getting a little bit less than that, because that is... If I can catch all my fish at that sort of distance, I should be happy. Let's see if that goes under now, where I got that bit too much shot on that. One thing I don't want to do is put a load of balls in and be snagged up on the wee one, but I am happy with that, to be honest with you. Forgot to bring me rollers, which is a bonus. You're not going to learn the techniques of fishing, not unless you're a beginner, but anyway, we'll put a few maggots in there to start before I go absolutely mental doing anything. And let's just have a look and see if there's anything about there that's... Let's just run a maggot through a few times before we go balling it in. I will set up a waggler, I think, but not use it at the minute. We'll see how Sheddy do, because I think Sheddy will be on the waggler. This hook is way too big, by the way. It's Aqualite 16, I think, or something like that. But we'll just try a couple of maggots on there just for now, just to see before we even go feeding it anything or doing anything about it. For one, to see if there's any bleak around, so I don't want that. So that's something, that heavy shot, that Olivet will go straight through them bleak anyway, but there's none there at the minute. I'm certainly not going to be pumping out any loose feed. I'm going to ball in. We'll just run it through with nothing on at the minute. It's not moving, honestly. That is the trouble with the river. We don't have to need some water in. It's just going to sit there on... It's a bit like fishing a lake. I'm going to put a few maggots in there as well. I'm not going to put any choppy in there for now. I'm not going to flick out bits and pieces, but I am going to make a few balls up and pop them in. I'm going to put 4 in, I think. We'll start with 4 over there. We'll give it half hour on the 4. I might, and then I'm going to plumb up that inside bank there and to the left slightly upstream. It doesn't matter. I'm going to put some choppy in there, and I might have a look down on the right there actually. Just see. I'll do 4 balls of this anyway. Will it work? I don't know. It mixes it up well, I must say. Hands up. No, hands up. Yeah, hands up is the right word I'm looking for Dibbles, for sorting me out with the ground bait wise and giving me a bit of advice, because I say I am a pretty novice at it. I'm not going to lie to you. Right, let's go then. You could just chuck these in, I suppose, by hand, but then you're going to might attract a pike or something like that. Let's put it in by the pole. Let's do it pro. So let's put it in front of me, dead in front. 1. Got to be a bit careful. Got electric fence behind me at the minute. I wouldn't want to pop my pole against that. That's a recent addition to downstream Radcot. That electric fence. The bulls that are down here are a bit savage apparently, so I am told. We'll go along and see the great Sheddy in a minute. 2. I really want to improve on my pole fishing, because pole fishing this year, because of the way the rivers have been the way forward. The people like Mark Taylor and all that who are good on this pole have had a really good season, literally. I mean, we like a running water, follow floaters and waggler. We like a bit of moving water, but as I say, it hasn't happened this year. 3. I don't know how many to put in, I'm just guessing. We're just going to start with something. Got to start with something. So we put 4 in to kick the game off. Pretty much in line with me, so. Okay, that's the 4 done. I will put my pole down and we'll go over that in a minute while I set up another rig. Right, we buggered. As soon as I start to walk over to Sheddy, there comes the big plane. Just let that one go over. So I've put a couple of bait droppers in my peg, some chopped worm to the right, fed it down the middle with some ground bait boards, as you see. Just put the float through there for a little bit. I'm just going to let that settle a minute. Let's have a word with Sheddy boy. New rule, Sheddy, no swearing. Let's try and keep it up a good today. Look at Sheddy's shirt. He's sporting a beautiful, beautiful sweatshirt still. What are you thinking?
My winter gear.
What are you thinking about today? You had a fish or two?
I've had a little perch, a roach and a bleak.
Well done.
But it's not.
And the Sheddy's lovely little bollow pattern. You don't think them weights being different colours makes any difference? Why are they different colours, just out of curiosity?
Well, it's just 2 different boxes of shots.
Because one's obviously light.
I don't know.
What you got over there? 6 foot?
Yeah, it's full of weed.
Is it?
I nearly lost me plumbing up.
That bad? Well, it'd be alright if it stops like this. I will set the wagger up, I'm sure, later.
Yeah, there's a lot of blue there.
But I haven't loose fed anything at the moment. I'm just put in with balls of ground bait because I'm the ground bait king now, obviously. Now I've done it once. So, oh, it is flowing through a little bit, Shedwood.
Yeah, if you get it right over, there's a bit of flow, but that's a bleak on that.
How are you going to get over that? Blast them out?
Yeah.
Sweet corn it out? You brought any sweet corn? I bet you went today, have you?
Yeah, I've always got
I haven't brought any today.
a couple of tins of that in there. But, what, you on the pole?
Yeah, just have a look on the pole for a few hours. I might set up the waggy later. Just depends how I go. Do you really want to get good on this pole to get better? You know?
Yeah, well, that's the trouble. This, to be honest, wow. Obviously, I ain't been feeling too good, but this is the worst season I've ever had, I think.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Well, because it's designed for pole fishermen, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's just no flow. It just don't suit me at all. I need that to be batting through.
Yeah, of course you do.
Trotting down to that bush right down there. We'd have some proper chubbers.
Yeah. What you set yourself a target of today, my friend? £5. I would see if we can get to £5. That'd be good today. Right. This is not how to fish the pole, so I'm going to go and run through now. I've had a chat with Shedwood. I could probably do with setting up a couple more tops, I think, and different rigs to go through there, but as normal, too lazy. Too lazy. I just want to try and catch some stuff over ground bait and that sort of thing. Let's have a look. What should we put through? Shall we try? I haven't put no choppy. Only I put choppy on the inside actually. Tell a lie. Let's have a look over that choppy, shall we? Just see if anything's over that before we start doing anything else. Farmer Giles is around on his tractor somewhere. He came and see us earlier on. Sporting a lovely pair of tights he is. Reckons it's for asparagus veins or something, but I actually think it's for cross-dressing, if I'm being honest. But who knows? Anyway, let's have a little dabble over this choppy worm that I put in. Let's see how many crays we can catch on this chop worm. That'd be handy. I'm well on the bottom there, probably a foot and a half over depth on this, so it's lead there, literally, on the bottom. Let's have a quick look. going to mess around too much on it. We'll keep coming back to-ing and fro-ing from it. Sounds like Sheddy's got one. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can hear it slapping across the water down there. Hope he's not going to continue that all day. He's set himself a target of £5. Yeah, I'll do the same. Don't know if I'll get £5 today. You see that wind? Is that blowing a hoolie? It's a couple of years ago since we made a video down here with a mobile phone and put it on YouTube. We're still at it. We're not making money at the minute. My dear friend Shedwood ain't very well at the minute, so just waiting for a bit of treatment here and there. We've come down today really just to see how he goes on with it, because he's going to fish a Thames Championship on Sunday maybe, so if this is really a tester to check he's going to fish all right. He won't mind me saying that on video. If I got to carry him back by the end of the day, then he won't be fishing on Sunday. He's got to go upstream of here at Radcot, so he's got a little bit of a walk. So it's going to be a bit of a tester, but at the minute he's looking okay. But it's early days, so we shall see how he goes. Shedwood's into something. He's shouting me down there. Little whisper. Gonna run down. He ain't into a chub already, is he? So annoying. He is so annoying. Listen, we set a target of £4 or £5 a day.
Yeah, I think it might be a big perch here.
Don't need to go and ruin. Oh, that is a clonker of a perch, my friend. That is a clonker. Oh my God. That's gonna go. Oh, let's have a look at the belly on him. That's gonna go. That's wow, you and the fish together. That is an absolute beaut one, Sheddy.
He's over 2 pounds.
He is. I reckon he's gonna go 2.4, 2.5, isn't he? Hey, there you up. There you up. Sheddy's jumping. He ain't handled a fish for a long time. That is an absolute beaut. Look at the belly on it. Look at that. What was that on, Sheddy? Couple of maggot? Bonus fish. Let's have a look at him. Look at that. That is absolutely the belly on it. Beautiful. Well done, mate. Well, I'm only £2.5 behind already with Sheddy catching that perch. I've had 2 roach. Chucking a bit of ground bait in, a few maggots over the, tucked in the ground bait. We shall see. As I say, not the best at this sort of fishing really. Don't know whether they're up in the water. We're seeing a bit. I'm dragging bottom at the minute just to see if there's anything about it. In that too weedy here, so I think the biggest perch I've had out of here is about 3-4. I don't think it quite goes that one of what Sheddy's caught, but he's a good over £2. Let's lay this down. Stream. I don't know if it's chub weather, to be honest, with this sun overhead like this. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have a little look over that choppy in a minute. We'll be lucky to break the pound barrier at this rate. Oh, it's actually moving. The float's moving, I can't believe it. It's going down with the flow. Something's lifting it. What we got? What we got? What we got? Daisy. Well, I think they're going to come on the feed in a minute. I'm putting a change tactics a little bit. I'm putting a little ball of the ground bait in with a few maggots wrapped in them, and chucking them in now because I'm impatient. So that's what I'm doing. We shall see if that makes any difference. Let's have a got a tiny hook on here at the minute. Well, it's tiny for me. It's a size 20 or something. But we'll up it if we start catching anything decent. Let's run it over it. I do say I wish I was decent on the pole to learn you something, but we just lay that in slightly down of the where we put the balls in. Let's have a little look. 1.5 gram float. I expect that's out 9 metres or something like that, I'm going to say. See, that started to move upstream a little bit. But now, wind's got on it. It's moving the wrong way. So annoying. If we could just get the... Oh, we got something on there anyway. I didn't even see that. Maybe it wasn't moving. Oh, a little gudge. A little gudgeon. First one of the day, a gudge. By the sound of it, Farmer Giles has just thrown up in his tractor. He's behind them bramble bushes. He's going to make an appearance. Must be about dinner time, I think. He's going to make an appearance on the far bank, I think. He's still wearing his stockings, as he's taking them off. He's still wearing his stockings. No, Sheddy's had a nice perch, probably over 2.
What?
Perch, big old perch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to try and do something with this pole fish, and I'm not very great at it, but I'm just trying to catch a few, you know. So I'm trying different things. I've, you know, they're okay if I catch. They're okay if I can catch them all day. You know, I've actually gone up to fishing double red on a slightly bigger hook. I don't know whether that's right or wrong, to be honest. But you know, it's a bit windy, so that's actually a 4 gram. Yeah, so it's but I wanted to skim over the bottom, but I don't know. Anyway, 4 gram is a bit better in the wind and it's holding it.
Well, it's actually over.
Yeah, I had 1.5 grams, but it wasn't working right. I fed a few boars with the on the pole in the cup, but now I'm just feeding. Oh yeah, now I'm just feeding loose with a few maggots tucked in them, you know. Yeah. And it's okay.
You do like it out back
I mean, we're not showing off just because Farmer Giles is there, but that's another one. But I feel more comfortable with fishing like this, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
As I say, Sheddy's started to get away from me a little bit. He's got that big perch, and I'm sure he's catching. But he's on the bollow down there. Yeah, he's got the waggler set up as well. I haven't set any of them up yet because I know if I set them up, I'll be straight on it, and I won't do any of this. And I really want to get this, trying to get this sorted. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely got world champion written all over it if I can just get this pole right, you know?
I've got a decent pole as well. I've got some floats and that with it still.
Yeah. I mean, it's, I say, it's... Yeah, I haven't got everything right. The setup, nothing is right, nothing feels right, you know? I don't want to loose feed because I don't want to have millions of bleak sat in there. I don't know.
Get people like Frank and that, they got about bloody 10 of the top
Yeah, I've set up 2, and I think, well, should I set up some more? I don't know, but I'm only pleasure fishing at the end of the day, I suppose. And you know, I think that's a fairly big trainer macrolite. I think it's about 16 or something like that. It feels big anyway. It might even be a 14, knowing me. Was on. Sheddy's just winding in a perch. I'm just having something to eat, so you can hear me munch. We've had a couple of pound on the pole line. Debating whether I should go out for the waggler. Probably will set it up.
That's my treasured little Discord.
You got a new one?
No, when I walk
Go on, the Shedwood. Yeah. I was going to say, if it's your lucky disgorge, I should chuck it away because it ain't very lucky. Do you want me to burn it?
Yeah.
But
yeah, one of them ones that you can't leave.
And I picked one up yesterday at Tadpole, and I'm not copying you, but I did on peg 31. So if you lost a little yellow disgorger,
no, mine are always green and blue.
Yeah. And I've got it.
Green's supposed to be unlucky. That's why it's my lucky colour.
Yeah. Anyway, Shed is fishing the shirt button style stick float, and here comes a little boat. We haven't seen a boat on the camera today. Let's put it on the camera, shall we? It is a Cornish shrimper.
Oh, that's out of the wheel you've got the front.
Yeah. Look at that. There you are. Sheddy's caught 5 or 6 pound, I'm sure, already. I've only got maybe 2 at a push. But now I'm going to change things in a minute. I'm going to. I mean, I've missed him a net with the biggest fish I've had, which was a big old perch. I missed him and missed a keep net. We'll give him a run through together, as I used to say. Let's do it together. If you're waiting for Ali to come on video, he's dropped me a GoPro off the other day. He's got a couple of videos he's made. I'm not sure where they're from. I'm going to say one of them will probably be the Cotswold Cup. I'm not joking. I'm going to be able to turn these maggots to casters when I get home because they are all on the turn. I only bought them yesterday. So let's just have a look, see if there's anything over that ball I chucked in. Let's have a look. And if not, I'm going to put some corn, a few droplets of corn over there and near that tree. See if I can catch a Sheddy up. Not a single fish on the chop line. Lucky I didn't put too much in. Although I haven't really fished it particularly. I haven't gone over it that much. Thought I might have had 1 or 2 off of it. I ain't chucked a lot in, as I say. 2 bait droppers full, that's all. There's still fish out there, still popping it under. One day I'm going to master this pole fishing. One day. Catching the top of the weed by the look of it as it's going down, but there's plenty of feed gone in. Thought I'd have had a few more indications. I've not come up in the water a lot. I don't want to be pestered by bleak, but that tree over there, if I can just get the waggler near that with a bit of corn on, I fancy a chub. Certainly a big old roach. Yep, and there we go. You've witnessed it now. We got what we got on the old pole. The pole king has got something on here. What's he got? is fairly big. It's a landing net job anyway, certainly. Oh, it's not as big as the last one. Oh, it is. It's a bigger perch. It's a bigger perch. I was just saying they're not caught many of them today. We'll land it. Just showing off, really. We'll land it. We'll try and get this one. We'll try and get this one in the keep net. If we can, that'd be handy. He ain't a monster. I mean, he's a fraction of the size of Sheddy's one. If you see Sheddy's perch, you'd know all about it. But this one, there is so many planes around today. There you are, look at that. What a beaut. Nothing down his gullet. We'll pop him in the net this time. There you are. We'll give it another run through. Nice view of my arm. Cannot. There we. Oh, this is a better fish. This is a better one. Oh, this is a better one. What's this? Oh yeah. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Not a monster. Not a monster, but he looks a good pound anyway. Is he going to be a pound? Let's have a look. There we are. I'll put the old. That's a nice fish. A few of them. Might be happy, but see, that's me messing around. Just stick to what you do. You've fed it all up on the swim. Don't be an idiot and lose faith in yourself. Just stick to what you're doing. Nice, really nice little fish, that one. Don't keep it in the net this time. There you are. I had a go on the waggler, I don't know if I said, but I'd come back to the pole line. I just couldn't get any presentation on the am I going to swing it? This is stupid. Don't swing these in a match. Oh, you'd end up doing things like that. Oh, you idiot. Why'd you keep swinging them? Oh, that's another ½ pound gone. Oh, well, I'm still at it. It's about 4:30, I think. I had to go over on the waggler. Wasn't happy with how it was presented or anything like that. Although it looks lovely over them trees, and I'm sure it is. But me, I couldn't get it sat right. I didn't like it. It wasn't moving, so... Loads of little bleak around. Tried to corn, didn't have a touch. It's gone back to the pole line, to be honest. Had a few perch pushing away for that £5 I'm trying to get to. Just tried a few worm heads. And I had a few perch of that. Just trying just put a couple of red maggots on now. See if we got anything going down there. I'm running out of ground bait, to be honest with you. I don't really want to mix any more up, but hopefully I'm still catching them. As I say, lost a few nice ones swinging them in. I wouldn't do it on a match, but I'll do it here today. So that's how it is. Sheddy's still catching. Farmer Giles has just been down. He's finished work now. He's going home. Yeah, don't know nothing else. There ain't going to be many more days like this year, weather-wise. It is absolutely lovely. Not a rain cloud in sight. I'm chucking a bit of loose feed in now because I've hardly got any ground bait left, and to be honest, whether that's going to mess it up, I don't know. I don't know whether that's going to bring them off the bottom. I've been trying hard to keep them on the bottom, so really shouldn't do that. Can't help myself. I might have a little flick out on the waggler just before it gets too dark later on. Oh, that's a better one. Steady, Johnny. Steady, Johnny. Steady, Johnny. What's this? Is this going to be a landing net job? What we got on here? Oh, yep. Now that is a pike. It's just come out and taken that. So will we be able to land the pike and the fish at the same time? That was a nice fish anyway. And you can see the pike down now. Bear in mind I had an £8 10 one last week. Oh, he's let go. He's let go. There he is. No, he isn't. He's still there. He was around earlier on. Look at him. He's still there. I'm going to get the fish out. He's still there. So he's just under my keep net now, that pike. He's about £5 or £6 at least, that one. So stop swinging them. I'm not going to swing this in, although I've been swinging them in for now. I'm not going to swing this one in. Let's get him in the net. He's okay. He's not going to break the perch record. Sheddy's going to do that today. But he's another beautiful fish from Radcot. Look. Yeah. Right, we're going to zero this in. There's an unhooking mat for all you keyboard warriors out there. And please, we are done our best. One thing about these videos over the time, we do try our best to not do anything silly fishing wise with tumbling the nets. We try, honestly, but it's not easy sometimes. I've had to tell Sheddy off that many times. He gets fed up with it. But he's learned. Today, he has learned. It's his big special day. He's going to do it like a real pro today.
Like being at home.
2 years it's taken me. He might even pull that bottom ring out and pull it properly like the pros do. I don't know. But anyway, we were hoping for £5. Well, Sheddy said 5. He got more than 5 because he's been popping them in. I'm going to say he's got £8 in now. I ain't even seen it. You know? You okay with that, Shedder? Do you want me to bring the net round there a bit?
Hang on.
You all right?
Don't trip over me.
Don't trip over. Don't do anything silly. So, yeah, let's get him in there. Shedder's gonna hold on. That's it. He's got a perch there that we're gonna weigh separately in a minute. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's just get these fish in here. You're all right. You're all right, Sheddy. So anyway, we have not tumbled any of them down the net. There's one we're going to tumble there. He's got a perch in there, must go 2.5. We're going to get a little picture of that one. It feels, I'm going to say £8.6. That's what I'm going to say. What do you guess, Sheddy?
£7.
£7.10? I'm getting so good at this game.
I know.
What are we going to say? 8.8. £8.5 for Sheddy. We're going to put the fish in. We're going to keep the...
Do you want? Can I have a picture?
Sheddy wants a picture. We're going to keep them there for...
Picture.
Like, eh? Your last picture? Christ almighty. For a while.
Maybe.
Your last
Unless
picture.
I shit a miracle in the Thames.
You're going to hold that perch up then, big fella. We're going to weigh him because he's a big one. You can hold that separately, that perch.
Yeah.
I'm going to...
Is he going to bite me or not?
Don't be so scared. Oh, they're going everywhere. Oh, Sheddy's got frightened of it. Oh, Sheddy don't like it.
No, I don't like this.
He's got a bit scared. That's the first thing I thought you've ever known him be scared of. Anyway, let's wait there. We're going to put that on the... We're going to put that separately on here. He's going to put them in, Sheddy, because it really is... I'm not scared of Sheddy. Look, I mean that, what a fish. That is an absolute beaut. I'm going to say that goes 2.4, something like that. You put the... So we put him in. He's led beautifully on the mat. He ain't going nowhere. So Sheddy would have £8.5. He's going to put that net in. He's even going to get down on his knees, and that ain't easy for him at the minute, I can assure you. I'm going to have to fire lift him home. He shouldn't be doing that. You all right, Shed?
Yeah.
Oh, steady, fella. I hope you're enjoying this video, as I say. Might be the last one we make for a little while, but we'll be back on it. You all right, mate? Fucking hell. Oh, I never swear. Sorry about that, everybody. That's the first time I swear. You okay? You okay? Yeah. You okay? You okay? Yeah, I know. You're all right. Eh? That's... So I should have had some pictures on it. So we're going to weigh this perch separately because it is a big old lump of a perch. And that goes £2.10. That is an absolute beaut one, Shed. I'll put him back. All right. Unless you want to cuddle him, but doesn't look like you do.
No, I'm scared of them.
He's scared of the perch. I've never seen him jump like that. There was something else he was scared of. What else don't you like? There's animals in there. Spiders?
Spiders estate.
Spiders estate. Don't like spiders anyway.
I'm a girl.
He's a little girl like that. I'm really surprised. Anyway, that's £2.10 for the shedder on that. £8. £8.8. Yeah, I'll get that, Sheddy boy. You're right.
Right.
Come on. Let's get up here. I wanted £5. I ain't got £8. I can assure you.
If I have that in the Thames tramp, suddenly I'll be over the moon.
You will one, yeah. It is getting cold. Do you want to cuddle? Is that what you're saying?
Might need one.
put the old net there. Then, put that there. Put the there down. And hold the net out and then Shed. And I'll do get this old. As I say, I ain't gonna beat Sheddy. Why would I want to beat him today anyway? You know, if I wanted to beat him, I would have, you know, tried a bit harder. I don't want to beat him. Anyway, my keep net's about 30 foot long. I wanted £5. You can see.
You've got more than me in there, a lot more.
Hey, I wouldn't do that to you today, Sheddy. Hey,
I don't mind.
I wouldn't have beat you today. Of all days, I would not.
£8.10.
I wouldn't have done that to you. I got to live with myself. I wouldn't have done £8 in there, I can assure you.
I'll tell you what, you'll be happy with that at Gladfield Sunday.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh, £1 note, like, sign light up in your eyes.
Yeah. No, bear in mind I've chucked a couple of perch, not even got in the net because of my stupidness and the way I've been just.
£1 now.
If I beat Sheddy, I'm never going to be able to live with myself.
£9. There you go.
There is £9 there. I didn't come here today to do that.
No. More than pleased.
Oh, sorry, Sheddy.
It's been an emotional day.
It has been very emotional. There's my net. Anyway, you can see what I've had, £9 of bits and pieces. That was almost, most of them were on the pole actually today. So, yeah, that's probably my best perch, not a touch on Sheddies. Right, we've gone back to the old days now because I only use old GoPros and that battery's run out. So we're going to go down. So it's dodgy picture, everybody. Yeah. It's dodgy.
Good job and all.
But I can't set it up because we were going to have a cuddle in there. But there's Sheddy anyway. He's sending you the love. I don't know what he's going to say. Emotional.
No, the emotional day. I'm not going to say a lot, but we haven't made many this year so far because I haven't been very well. People that know me closely know I've got a massive battle to fight. I'll be there to the end.
Brilliant.
See you all soon.
Hey, there you are, the Sheddy. Thames champ. Let's hope this bloke wins the Thames champs. Yeah. If he doesn't win it, let this bloke win it. If you can see me on that camera. And what a bloke, Sheddy. We've done some videos, haven't we?
First or second. If I can have memories to keep like today.
Yeah.
Many others.
I'm sorry I beat him, everybody, but he was going down big time. I didn't mean to turn him over. Anyway, if you see this, it's on my phone.